All right.
for now.
Everybody sing your favorite Snoop Dogg
Boy,
song.
boy, 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 boy,
What?
boy, 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 boy.
That one's
Sorry.
mine.
All right, everyone pick your favorite. Okay, how about let's sing happy birthday to Brandon.
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
so because this is Brandon's we're recording this on Brandon's birthday, it's time to sing our host Brandon a very happy birthday. Hit it, fellas. 3, 2,
1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandon. Happy birthday to you.
Unnecessary,
Oh
but I
my
like it. Thank you.
Happy birthday, everyone. I want to wish you all a very
happy birthday, Stack fans.
Hi everyone. I'm actually going to be hosting this episode. If you can't tell by the title, we're doing something a little different this week. Brandon and Ethan are currently both high, and I am drunk because I do not consume marijuana. But yeah,
You're like explaining this like a sixth grader. Like, okay, guys, Brandon and Ethan are not drunk. They are high.
but
They have taken weed.
So, hi everyone. Welcome to a very special episode of Stacked. I'm really excited for this episode. I've been looking forward to doing this with you guys for a while, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, our topic this week is high movies, best movies to watch while you're high. So I gotta know you guys. Brandon, you're the birthday boy. I'm gonna ask you first. What went into your analysis, if you will, of why? Well, what makes a
I
great
think I have
movie
the
while
best
high?
choices, and I haven't even heard your choices. But here's what the reasons behind what I chose were. It's gotta be visually stimulating, or in a sense, original enough to sit down and be like, "Oh yeah, this is a vibe right now. Okay, this works." And yeah, I chose films that I thought would work in that context, whether they be visually stimulating or auditorily stimulating.
Awesome. And you, Ethan, like what went through your mind for it?
Who, me? Me? I'm here to win. I'm here to get all the picks on my stack picked. My stack's gonna be the final stack because tonight I'm competitive. All right, it's gonna be
You
me
could
who comes
try.
out on top.
You can-
Me, my picks. Hi, I'm Jennifer, and
Wait,
I'm from
what?
Cincinnati, Connecticut. And sorry,
Wait, hold on.
that's
Is that a bit?
that's
Are we doing a bit?
All right. Well, now that
He's
Ethan's
dead?
gone,
Oh,
so my the way that I kind of approached it was I really wanted to pick films that were like I think visually and auditorily
You don't say.
stimulating. And like I feel like that's kind of my key because I find like I get really like I would imagine like you would get like really engrossed with it, you know what I'm saying? Like you would really just absorb
Yes.
yourself into the film. So I would imagine like something a little bit like more out there visually might be really, really great to do. And yeah, that's kind of my approach. Anyway, we're gonna get this week started with
wait, you didn't get the intro.
yeah. We gotta run down the rules of the show.
Did you
Oh,
forget?
yes.
Now this I can do. Once a week, we set our topic or theme and go our separate ways, construct our own 3-film stack. Then after a week, we come back here on the podcast and share our own stacks, one film at a time. Then at the end of the show, we'll make it mix and match our 9 films, make the ultimate decision, what create defensible 3-film stack. We're gonna check out this hypothetical video store.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god, I did.
That was an
There
illusion.
we go. Guess what? I'm up first. It's me.
woo.
So I didn't. This is really hard. So, for my 3 films, I decided to go with what I specifically love about being high. So I had to choose 3
Right.
different times. You know, is this making any sense? Okay. So I feel like watching a movie high, you gotta have one that makes you laugh. That's just like it's really funny. You know, it's like so bizarre that you'd lose your mind to have a good time to laugh at. Second one is your comfort, because sometimes you want to be high to be comfy, you know, to just relax. And third, this one's just the mindfuck one. This is one that you just want to sit down and be in a vegetative state and just watch and just completely absorb the insaneness that's going on screen, you know?
Mhm.
So my first one is the funny, just completely wacky, like makes your brain explode. It's directed by Nagisa Oshima
I love him.
from what's the one you've seen that he's made? It's Merry Christmas,
Mr. Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence. There we go. Thank you. It's a 1986 film. Have you boys ever heard of the film Max Mon Amour?
Who?
No.
Pogchamp?
Okay, so this movie is about husband and wife. The husband suspects his wife. They're really rich too. I think they work for like the United Nations or something like that, or an ambassador for the Queen or something like that. So they're really rich, and the husband suspects that his wife is having an affair. So he starts tracking her, following her. He goes to the hotel room. He finds his wife in bed with something, and guess what that thing is?
Another.
It's a fucking chimpanzee. Max is a chimpanzee.
What?
And his wife is having an affair with a chimp.
You gotta be kidding me.
And he discovers this, and the movie is about him inviting the chimp into his home and like studying him as he falls in love with his wife. He wants to get cucked, and it's the dude is like he's one of the most famous Japanese directors. It's directed in English with people who are French, so it's like so many like barriers of language there being crossed in this completely absurdist like deadpan. I want to say it's a comedy because like it blew my mind by how like serious they were taking everything. It kind of reminded me of some like of Tim and Eric stuff where everything's just completely deadpan, like a Steve Brule sketch or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. You guys got to check it out.
Yeah. That's a Ethan, like your description of that film was like, I'll be honest, it was a little hard to follow, but what I really loved was like any time I was able to be like, okay, so I'm catching back up with my understanding of this, it's like another left field like throw has happened. And I'm like, what is going on in this fucking movie? Yeah. I don't know. Like so what the fuck? What was that?
Do you think we paused the podcast? What was that? We gotta continue.
What was what?
No, like it was
I just said?
Like all the craziness of what you just said.
Yes. It's a movie.
Yeah, no, like
what?
That, it's just blowing my mind that the film that you just described is as crazy as it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're all really out of it. What the fuck? We're not on the same page about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, what did you think about that?
You know, it's a monkey. That's all you need sometimes.
This is a fucking disaster.
It's what you wanted.
It's what I wanted. Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, that's my first film. I think that speaks for itself. I'm sorry, everyone.
Ethan, who's up next?
Brandon,
give us your
what
first
is your film.
I wanted one that was visually stimulating, so I chose the film. I don't know what year. 2016. Doctor Strange, a Marvel movie.
Oh,
you like that?
That's a restack.
This is what episode did we do the restack for?
I chose this for time travel,
right?
But it didn't get chosen.
Yeah.
This is a film that everybody knows what it is. It's Iron Man, but it's not. No, just kidding. It's a movie about a doctor who gets magical. and honestly, like I think what stands out with watching this film is Scott Derrickson's visual style with the cosmicness of the MCU in this continual look. Specifically for the few sequences that feature very trippy psychedelic colors or art that's reminiscent of the old comic books. I think it's by Steve Ditko, right?
Stan Lee and Steve Ditko.
And I think it's a great choice because it's not a film that you really need to deeply analyze. It's a film that you need to become a part of and astral project with Doctor Strange. And visually, it'll be stirring for you.
Yeah. Yes. That's great. I love that. Like, I can imagine how much how cool it would be to see like all of that crazy art style.
It's like Kaleidoscope.
Yeah. And like like I mean, I don't know, like do you it just one thing that I'm actually surprised that I'm thinking about now is like that film does have a very distinct visual look, not even in just its cosmic side, but also just generally. Like what's the name of the place that he goes to?
Carmartage?
Where he Carmartage.
Camartage.
Like that, I don't know. Something about that, just like I can imagine that environment looking like really interesting.
Right.
Yes, it's it was. I got to see like the IMAX. It was like the IMAX like 3D preview. They did this for like Guardians and Doctor Strange for like properties that they weren't really like completely confident in selling yet, you know? So they had like these 3 like free preview screenings for people to come and check out like a 10-minute sequence from the film. And they showed us the sequence where he went on the trip, you know? And I was like, what is this movie gonna be? Because I'm like a big Marvel Comics fan, but I never got into Doctor Strange, you know? He was just like, that was one sec that was like I never really touched until this movie. So like everything about it when I watched it just blew me away, you know? Like now Doctor Strange is like one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that's all because of this movie. I love the visual style. Like sort of it's taking what Steve Ditko did in that original run of just like warping reality in like in a comic sense, and putting that into a more modern sense with like an Inception and what's the artist's name who does like those big, like the staircases, you know?
Fuck. What's his name?
It's not Dolly, is it?
It's not Dolly.
Let me Google that, but keep going.
Okay. Anyways, like it's just like a modern twist on like fantasy warping reality that like the character was originally seen doing.
Oh, it was MC Escher.
MC Escher. Thank you very much.
That's
MC
correct.
Escher. And yeah, it's just like it's got one of the most original third acts too. I love the third act of Doctor Strange. And so its visuals paired with like a good story, gotta be for a good time. I'm all about it.
I agree. I love. That's a great pick, Brandon. I got hands.
Thank you.
All right, Chris, what's your first pick?
Well, my first pick is a movie. Brandon, you have not seen. But I'm sure you've heard of it. Ethan, you and I watched this together.
Yes.
But Ethan, it is actually. I don't think you're gonna see this one coming. I don't think. I have a feeling you're not gonna guess this. I think my pick for my first pick is a 2001 film directed by Luke Greenfield, starring none other than Rob Schneider himself. It's The Animal.
No.
I told you it wasn't what you thought.
No.
This is gonna be a short episode.
Anyway, so this is The Animal. So,
Yeah.
Brandon, you've heard about this movie, right? You know
Of
what it's
course. I know the man, the myth, the legend of Rob Schneider.
Oh my God.
Well, okay, what is this movie about? So this movie is about I think his name's Rob Schneider plays a guy named Marvin who he's a cop, and like he goes through a horrible car accident at one point, and then he is put back together by a doctor, but a crazy doctor who has replaced his inner things, like his body basically, with some like animal parts too. And it's you can only imagine the kind of comedy you get in this movie because of that. Basically, Rob Schneider plays a man who is both who's both a man but also a fucking animal, bro.
Yeah,
like
hence the animal.
You see what I'm saying? And then dude, the level of stupidity that this movie goes through is ridiculous. He humps a mailbox, he tries to fuck a goat, he swims, he saves a kid drowning in a lake as a dolphin.
Like a dolphin. Yeah.
And he's making the noises, flapping around. The reason I picked this, right, is because I think absurdity is a lot of fun when you're high. Like I would imagine like it would be like a really like great just like I don't know, cacophony of images where like I don't know, it just keeps making you laugh, and I think that would work like really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Ethan? You've seen this with me.
This movie is fucking awful, bro. This movie's so fucking bad. Oh my God. I'm so sure. It's just like it blew me away how fucking feral fucking Rob Schneider gets in this movie, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the point, right?
I know.
Animal.
But he's so unhinged in this movie and twisted. It drove me insane. I remember watching this, Chris, and like, was this the night we got Jollibee?
I don't know. What do you
I
think?
don't remember. Anyways, I remember just seeing our food on the floor. We're just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? We're losing our minds.
Yeah.
So, Brandon, with that said, are you willing to check out the animal?
No. I don't
Please?
refuse.
Please?
I don't refuse.
Oh,
but
you
I
don't?
want
Oh,
to.
okay.
I will do it, but I don't want to. Just know I'm not okay.
Wow.
I like Rob Schneider only in these situations.
When he's with Adam Sandler? Is that what you're going to say? Yeah.
My son.
Your son?
Yeah. We're breaking news here today. Adam Sandler, my son.
Oh, I thought you were about to say
found
Adam
his-
Sandler.
He's found his dead. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
This is so fucked up and twisted.
Yeah, what the hell is going on? Okay, yeah, the animal. That's my
The
first
animal.
pick. Fun times. Yeah, Ethan, let's go into your second pick.
All right.
Can I just say,
Yes.
this is a train wreck.
This is a train wreck.
Who recommended this?
It was me. Sorry. This was a horrible idea, guys. Stop listening right now. But we're gonna finish the episode. You can
No, we're not.
leave, but we're just gonna stay here. We'll
Okay.
catch up with you later. We're just gonna finish this episode. We'll come back to you later. My first. Brandon's literally
Brendan
gone.
left. Brendan went to the kitchen. Hi, everyone. We're going to take a quick commercial break. How's everyone doing? Brandon just got a drink. Is that alcohol? Oh, no, that's soda. He's all good.
Leave.
Oh, wait, no, it's ice cream. It's ice cream. God, it's ice cream.
He's drinking ice cream.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, Ethan, what's your second pick?
It's a birthday cake.
Oh, my second pick is my sort of comfort anime movie. You know, because there's sometimes you just need to relax. You know, and use weed to relax because you're stressed. No. It is an anime. You're on the money there. It's an anime because there's nothing weed pairs with better, in my opinion. It is called roujin-z.
I've never heard of it.
It's written
Never
by
heard
the
of
same
it.
dude who wrote Akira.
Oh.
So
So it's
it takes
good.
place in a dystopian future where basically the military has like paired with the nation's like medical fields, and they're testing this robot bed to help old people, you know, so like really old geezers can just like lay in this bed all decrepit and like rotting but still alive. Well, this one like helps them shit and stuff like that and moves them around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they introduce these robots, and then you follow this old man and his nurse as he gets sort of like twisted into this chair and like part of it, and the nurse is like, we follow her really, and how like she has to figure out how to stop it because she really appreciates her job and like being a nurse and like being a nurse for that guy. So it's like it's super interesting. It's like a satire on what people do with like the elderly community, and you know, and it's just like it has the most amazing visuals. Like it's one of the most well animated animes I've seen. And
What's it called again?
it's called roujin-z, roujin-z, and it's
Gen Z.
Gen Z, huh? Where my Gen Zers at? But yeah, that's my second pick. It's just like y'all should check it out. It's so cool.
Rujin.
Is the visual style of this film similar to Akira? Since I don't
yeah.
know. Was it animated like similarly?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Hmm.
It feels a bit more like Ocean Waves Ghibli. Like the faces aren't the same, but I feel like
it looks like Cowboy Bebop movie.
really.
Yes.
I like it.
In my humble opinion.
Well, that's not. Is that a bad thing?
Fuck
What?
you. No, it's not a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing.
It's a wonderful thing. But yeah, that's my second pick.
It looks cool.
It does. We should watch sometime. It's free on YouTube. Anyone?
You and me?
You and me? Brandon, what happened? You used to watch anime, but now you don't anymore.
It takes up a lot of time. It's not like I'm watching all of classic Doctor Who right now.
Come on. I'd rather have you be a dweeb. Come on. Quit that Doctor Who.
I'm a Time Lord, fellow.
No. Oh, British.
Do they call it a teeb instead of a weeb?
A teeb? No. We're moving on. All right, Brandon, what's your second film?
I picked a 2016 film called Swiss Army Man.
Guys, it's only been 20 minutes.
The shortest episode ever. It's gonna get us so many views. So many views.
Let's get through it.
We got this.
Right.
Swiss Army Man, right?
Yeah, Swiss Army Man.
Fantastic film.
Yeah.
It's about this corpse that comes to life because Paul Dano is lonely and he needs to get home. And he uses that corpse on his journey. Oh, but that corpse has a feeling, has a brain, has a mind. This is a very existentialist movie, but it's also extremely hilarious, which is why it works well. It's very ethereal. The way the light glimmers from the tree leaves.
That fucking music.
Oh, pop popcorn, pop popcorn. Ah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It gives you like an experience beyond being sober. And I'm not saying it's not good when it's sober, because it is. It's fantastic. But it gives you like this whole other life-affirming or life-changing experience if you are high.
You know, this is like this is a good comparison, like visually, to what it was like when I was on. Like, oh fuck, I should probably bleep that out. In the fact that just sort of the coloring and the lighting and the saturation of shots and this stuff, but like not feeling like artificial, but feeling like part of nature. You know,
always feel that.
That's like the sort of visual tone I got from this movie. You know.
You're so connected
to the lighting. But yeah, it has a lot of fun. I haven't seen it in a while, but I know a lot of people I know thinks it's a good time. And I think it's a good time too. I don't know why I phrase it like that. Everyone but me. No, I love this movie.
You don't like it?
No, I like this movie. It's good.
You gave it 4 stars.
Yeah, I said it's a great movie. Chris, what do you think about Swiss Army Man?
I think this movie is like you said, it's so ethereal. Like you really just kind of like, it feels like you're getting a deeper appreciation of something. I don't know what it is. Like almost like some weird like I don't know. It's just a very uplifting film in that way, I guess. But it's also like like you said, hilarious. Like the absurdity, the way they play with the absurdity of what's going on is like really like, it's crazy that something this like transcendent feeling came from like fart jokes and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Quite literally.
But like, I don't know. I just vibe with it. It's like, it's a really great, experience.
Yeah, I do know. I think it can provide on many different levels of happiness to you. I think it could provide from the visual level, because the cinematography is lovely. It's so warm and comfortable. Even when it's cold, it's warm and comfortable. And then the auditoriness, the beats of its music is terrific. And then obviously, like Chris said, the message is very welcoming.
Yes,
and it fits perfectly with what it's like.
And its ending is like, it's crazy too.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean to make sense.
Yeah.
But if it does, that's all the better.
All right, cool. Great.
Chris.
Pick. Chris, what's your second?
Great pick, good movie.
My second pick. I don't know. I originally didn't think I was gonna put a movie like this on my list, but have you guys ever watched a documentary while doing this?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So, if you guys know me at all, you know that I'm a big marine biology fan. Like I love environmental, I love the water. I love the fish and I love all that stuff. I'm all about that. Yes. And for me, there's nothing more majestic than watching an incredible animal rise out of the water or stuff like that. But you already know that one of my favorite documentary series, it's kind of a series, but yep, Blue Planet 2.
picking
You're
a whole
recommending
series.
series.
It's on Letterboxd. It's on Letterboxd. We can
No.
quantify that.
It counts.
364 minutes.
Shut up. It's on
Is it longer
Letterboxd. That's the rule.
Is it longer than Satan Tango?
It's on Letterboxd. What's cinema?
It's true. It's true. You played by the rules correctly.
Yeah.
And I didn't think anyone would ever go this far.
If anybody, I thought it would be me.
Oh man. All right, how much are we packing in for this marathon if we pick it? You know? Dude,
Which episode do you want, Chris?
Blue Planet is the epitome of documentaries. You know? It takes you into like this alien world that is the ocean, you know? Like it's it's like a fucking different dimension down there than it is on the shore, you know?
Yeah.
It's so crazy, and Blue Planet is able to like convey its grand mystery to you, and it's honestly sublime the way this movie like captures that. I mean, like, who doesn't love the voice of David Attenborough? You know, the definition of intelligence is that voice. You know.
Yeah.
And this
The wise antelope jumps over it with a rock in the...
That's the smartest voice I've ever heard in my goddamn life. Of course, I will let you tell me everything about the ocean, you know?
That's like Jesus to us.
The bird is taken from its shelter by its mother.
My favorite part of this Blue Planet 2, the whole series, is following that life cycle of that whale.
Yeah, the whale.
It's the decomposing cycle.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, this is like...
The mighty humpback whale is like, eaten on the shores of Valhalla.
And then all this stuff comes and takes it away. Just like, whoa, that's so fucking twisted and insane.
Yeah. And also, is this the one that was scored by Hans?
Hans did the score. He does the score for all like the Planet Earth and Blue Planet.
That's
so
great. And so good. I mean, it's Hans, right? And like,
yeah. Oh.
It just, I don't know. It's like, it's every kind of like, I think like one thing that brings me back to why this movie is so interesting is like you said, Ethan, it's a whole different dimension down there. They operate so differently from the way we do, or it's not familiar to us in any way. Like the physics of the place is kind of different and stuff like that. Like it's crazy to me. And like the actual fact that we know more about space than we do beneath the surface of the water. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, there's something crazy to me about, like, we know more about what's out there than what's in our own freaking planet. It's a whole other dimension that we just don't know. But and that's the crazy thing about this series for me, and like all of these kinds of series where it's like, it really just feels like a whole, like, I don't know, like you're kind of just learning about, like you're learning really just by watching this, and you're seeing like what would be another version of existence from us. We're like, there is probably no like creature on Earth that experiences life differently from us than what lives far beneath the surface of the ocean.
Yes. Oh my god. It's like going to like a whole other fucking dimension, you know?
Yeah.
Like the ocean. Yeah. Insane. Brandon, have you seen any of the Blue Planets?
I've seen Planet Blue.
What's Planet Blue?
I don't.
Do you realize how funny that sounds if Planet Blue wasn't really a thing?
Oh no, like, Planet Earth.
I've been to Planet Blue.
I've seen the Planet Blue.
I've been to Planet Earth. I've seen Planet Earth.
Yeah, Planet Earth. That's the original one.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So you thought the documentary series that takes place on like the surface was called Planet Blue, and you thought the one underwater was Blue Planet.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, Planet Blue and Blue Planet. Come on, that's like.
Wait, this isn't about Neptune or Uranus.
Planet Blue. Oh, yo, my favorite movie, directed by It's Planet Blue.
Say it like desert. Planet Blue.
The mighty, mighty blue planet. And the planet
David
blue.
Desser, if you happen to be listening, we miss you, man.
I miss you so much.
Dude, you were like the funniest professor ever, bro. Literally,
Oh.
every class we had was like stand-up comedy.
Good lesson.
So yeah, that's Planet Blue.
But I like nature. I would be
Blue Planet
interested.
2. That's not Planet Blue, that's Blue Planet 2.
Lovely.
Yeah, alright, that's my second pick.
Wow.
Even.
Am I right?
All right,
Just
we're going
kidding.
into the final round here.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It feels like we've been talking movies for like 4 years. This is insane.
It's been 32 minutes.
It's been 32 minutes. This is like the longest podcast you've ever recorded. Okay.
No, not the longest.
This may seem weird, but my film is a horror film, which may not
Horror
sound fun.
I've always been curious. I've never done a horror film like Intoxicated like that.
Well, maybe you should do this one because it's about psychedelics. The movie is called Altered States. It's a 1980 movie directed by Ken Russell.
Don't
and it's
care. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead. It's a prank.
You just got Ethan, you just got murked.
I got fucking murked.
It's my birthday. I can get away with it.
You mother! Not when this episode comes out. Alright, it's called Altered States, and it's about a college professor who
Yeah. What's it about?
he's studying hallucinogenic drugs, and he's trying drugs all throughout the world, right? And he comes upon this one drug found in like a Native American tribe, and he takes it.
Yes.
And he learns that like this drug like actually warps reality around it, you know? So like the things that you'd see like actually happen in this reality when you're like hallucinating, you know? So
like reality is actually when you're
yes, and he's like
hallucinating.
He's descending into like his primal form. So like whenever he takes his drug, he literally turns into like a chimp, you know? And it's so crazy because it explores like what is reality, like separating dreams and like alternate dimensions and stuff like that, you know? And like it sort of does that Assassin's Creed theory that like our DNA of like all of our past lives live within us, because when he takes that drug, he's actually turning into like his ancestor, you know?
And that really hits home with you because you're the monkey guy. So like you like to get close with them, like Paul Venus.
Yeah, Paul Venus.
Paul Venus.
But then it just like I didn't even touch the tip of the iceberg because so much more insane shit like happens and does to him, and like
you don't want to tell us.
I've only watched this movie when I'm high, and it like I sat there in like total fear because of what it shows about like questioning if what we see in a trip is like real or not, you know? So
which one is this out of your 3 topics?
This one's the mind-blowing one.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it's like
I didn't know that one.
It's sublime. It's crazy. But like
is this kind of like, you know how like there's kind of a subgenre of like cosmic horror?
Yeah.
Like would you say it falls under that kind of like haunting kind of feeling? You know what I mean?
Haunting, but like in a sublime way, like that, like of like the cosmic deep or something like that. Yeah, I'd say just like that. Why is this now turned to a check it out with Steve Brule interview? Yeah, that's my movie. Yes. Thank you. Okay, and our next pick comes from Brandon. What film do you have?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Tell me, Brandon, what
yeah?
what is movie?
Mm-hmm. Just kidding. I picked 1940s Fantasia.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say the Great Journey Out to the River, like 1940s classic. I was like, what the?
Like, the way he says that,
and I picked Grapes of Wrath.
The most TCM ass fucking movie, you know. But Fantasia.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Fantasia. No,
Fantasia.
this is a movie that is not a movie like a narrative, a complete narrative. Everybody knows it's a Disney movie in which they chop it up into shorts, and those shorts are like these little musical vignettes. And anybody who wants to sit and watch sublime animation and witness a sublime feeling of being calm during your then I suggest Fantasia, because it will pretty much brighten your day, because you're going to sit there in awe of what's happening on the screen. Come to my TED Talk.
Wow. What a sell, what a picture. Yeah, Fantasia's fantastic. You're right.
Yeah.
Like, just watching, like, the whale one is in this one, right?
Yeah. Whale.
The whales, like, it's so weird how, like, this was Walt Disney.
Wait, no, it's not.
No? Oh, damn it. Well,
That's Fantasia 2000.
I love Fantasia 2000.
You're a coward.
I'm a coward. I know it's a hot take, but I think Fantasia 2000 is better. But this one's still good. Sort of just like, it's so crazy that a movie could come out of like an animator being like, this is why you need to take the genre seriously. So he made this movie. That's why Disney made this movie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so cool to see something like that. Like we don't see that anymore, you know.
No. Yeah.
Nobody goes out of the way to like, no big studio or director's like, no, we should take animation seriously, you know?
But it is taken seriously.
Now, but like...
Yeah, but at the time.
No, but like, yeah, at the time, or like, I don't know, like an evolution that now is like, this is why animation is more than just like a genre, or like not a genre, or like something that's family friendly. I'm not saying like Mickey Mouse, like, dude, like, Mickey Mouse kills like fucking Donald Duck, you know? Not like that. I'm not talking like,
yay,
like super
Kill La
mature.
Kill, but with
know.
Mickey and Donald Duck.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Fantasia, great movie, Chris.
Yeah, like I think like the fucking like the thing about this movie is that I think what you guys are talking about, like the kind of like mixture for me between like kind of like this nostalgic kind of feeling, but also like the grand like scale of it and all that. Like, I don't know, the music and the visuals they just pair together so beautifully. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
that's the main thing that I've always remembered about it. Like, and it's been so long since I've seen it. And yeah,
Very good.
It's very good. Yes, thank you, Brandon.
yeah.
Brandon's doing a cornholio right now. He's got his shirt.
I am
over his
Cornholio.
All right, Chris.
Yeah.
Let's finish this, shall we? What's your
Yeah.
last pick?
Okay. Well,
Let's bring this episode to a crashing
Ethan.
and ignominious end.
Shut up. Yes, Chris.
Like, well, I'm the last one going, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
What's wrong with that?
I have a feeling Ethan now knows what I was gonna pick. Ethan gave up on it when I originally chose the animal. I am choosing for Heartfelt Poema. We're bringing it back again. It's James Wan's Aquaman.
I was born.
We're never gonna. We're never gonna stop talking about this movie.
Nope, don't fuck this movie. Love this movie.
A simple message that everybody on the internet needs to learn. Stop.
What?
Wait, what? What's going on? Wait, what's happening?
What? Where did that come from?
I don't know. I am fine.
Talk
I'm
about
totally fine.
Talk about Aquaman then.
You know, this is a bad movie, and they know it. They're just doing this, to torture me. This is my damnation.
My damn
I
nation.
just,
This is my
just-
damn nation.
I am getting squished with this movie every time I come on the podcast. And let me tell you, not a fan.
All right, this really is a fucking train wreck.
This is a terrible movie. The acting is not good. The characterizations is not good. I do not need this movie to exist. Aquaman's a lame character.
Wow.
I read the New 52. He was just okay.
Brandon woke up this morning and chose violence.
Wow. Wow.
Hachimachi. You should probably not pick this movie.
Aquaman stars Jason Momoa as Arthur Curry. Aquaman stars Patrick Wilson as the Ocean Master. It's a good water time fun last summer at the marathon for you all. It's a good movie.
All right, well,
It's just poorly
Good job,
made. I
guys.
can. Being high probably would enhance the experience just for the visuals alone, because it feels fake, and that would be like a video game,
Yeah.
VR video game.
Well, boy, do I have a plan for you. Stop the podcast. Let's watch Aquaman.
We can do that after.
what, do you guys remember when we watched Serenity?
Remember
Yeah.
when we watched Tarzan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
All right, Aquaman is your pick. This is gonna be impossible to edit, but let's see what I'll do.
Shut up.
Okay, so Chris' pick was Aquaman. All right, so we have our picks. Let's run down all of our picks before we get to our final stack. So I will start with my first film. Remember 5 years ago when I talked about Max Mon Amour, that chip movie? Yeah, that one.
No, it's
then
gone.
we have roujin-z, good anime, and we have Altered States, mindfuck movie. Brandon, what was your three?
We had Doctor Strange. We had Swiss Army Man.
Aha.
And then we had a movie,
Fantasia. Chris.
Yes. And my picks were The Animal, Blue Planet 2,
You
and
bet.
Aquaman. All animal movies.
All animal movies. All right.
I like animals.
Chris is an animal boy.
I think we
Darn.
gotta determine our final stack by these three sort of like experiences that you want to get when watching a movie when you're high. You know, there's three instances like where you want to have a good time, you want to be like you want to just relax and be comfy, or you have your mind blown. You know,
We should do Doctor Strange.
I don't know.
It'll blow your mind.
I think The Animal should be the funny one.
I think. Okay.
That's not funny though, right?
It's hilarious.
It's hilariously
the worst
awful.
way. Yeah.
The Swiss Army Man a comedy? I think it's a comfort movie, to be honest.
Let's see.
I
Yeah.
think for me it's a blow your mind movie.
Swiss Army Man?
Yeah.
That's a comfort movie. What are you talking about? You sit back, you go,
It freaks me out.
And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, that was amazing. My life is good.
That's true.
I think Roujin-z was a good comfy movie. Because you guys know, like, when you get home,
No, I
you just want
don't.
that late night anime aesthetic, you know?
I don't care about lo-fi. What are you talking about?
You don't?
I don't know. I've never heard it.
Oh, man. But that's what Roujin-z is. It's 90s fucking anime, you know? And that's just,
Yeah.
like,
It's
reminds
the
me
most
of, like,
comforting, like,
it reminds me of, like,
nostalgia.
staying up late watching Toonami, you know? Just, like,
Mhm.
watching those old cartoons.
Never did that.
Oh, Brandon. My friend, you were missing out. All right.
Okay.
So, how about this? I kind of want to put Blue to Planet 2.
Why? Because it's 4
You would
hours?
put all 4 hours?
Yeah. Come on.
Actually, is it
Is it
4
more?
hours?
Guys,
a
we're
little
preparing
longer.
people for 420, and they're going to watch 3 films. We gotta-
I need to watch
we gotta
something.
draw this out.
450 minutes long.
Wait, have we chosen?
Fine.
Did we? Are we gonna
How
do
long
Aquaman?
is it? I forgot.
Let's do Aquaman.
Fine. I don't want to talk about this movie.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let's not do awkward. I'm kidding.
Let's go Aquaman, and then let's go Swiss Army Man, and then let's do another man.
Do
What's
you
the
have
other
any
man?
other man?
I got no other mans. I got Altered State. That is a man on the poster.
I only have I only
Wait.
have Animal and Blue Planet too.
Swiss Army Man, Blue Planet 2?
We're doing what?
Are we doing Blue Planet 2?
This is insane.
I don't know.
No, we're doing Aquaman. We're doing Aquaman.
Planet Blue. Yes.
Planet, no. Oh my god. Okay, this is my pitch. We're doing Altered State, Swiss Army Man, Aquaman. Aquaman's the fun one. You have a good time. Swiss Army Man is the like super comfy, but still kind of trippy one. And then Altered States is the horror movie that blows your mind about our existence and our reality. What do you think of
So
that?
you're saying Aquaman's the funny one?
Yes.
That's funny.
What? What the fuck, man? Fuck you. What was that?
I'm just saying it's not a funny movie.
What the hell, man?
It's not funny.
All right. Well, what's your pitch then? What do you want?
No, it's fine. I just don't think it's funny.
All right, we're ending this episode with this. Stack.
No, I can
don't-
tell you. It's gotta go.
It's gotta go. Is that why we're picking it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And you know what? That I'm okay with because I think this was my last stand of what we can choose this movie for. All right.
Okay.
So let's run down. Oh, let's do an order actually. I say, personally, I think we go Aquaman.
Mhm.
Then we go Altered States, and then we end it with the comfort one. You know,
Okay.
because I feel like that's how I want to feel when I'm going on a trip. Like you do all the funny stuff, and then it's like when
You
we
get
play,
loud and scared.
It's like when we play Mario Party. You know, like we get all the energy and fun stuff, and then we're like, okay, let's drive in Mario Kart to like trip like insane, mind blowing music. You know, then we do that, and then we just do something like much more relaxed after that. You know,
Movie.
movie. All right. So this is Stack's official best movies to watch high. Oh my god, we're finally here.
We're here.
Final stack. Starting with Chris. What is our
All
first
right.
film?
Our first film is James Wan's masterpiece. It is
Yes!
an incredible achievement in visual and auditory storytelling.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I mean, just insane film. I can't recommend it enough for a
Oh.
time like this. And yeah, James Wan's. Is it 2018?
2018.
2018. Yeah.
Aquaman. All right. And our second pick is the Ken Russell mindfuck movie horror film. What's it called? Fuck. Altered States. Altered States, starred by Ken Russell. Is,
This is awful.
it's a good movie. Brandon,
What?
finish this up. Finish it up. What's our last film?
I had a joke planned, but I
Planet.
forgot when you
Joke
made
it.
me laugh.
Joke it out. Come on.
You want me to make a joke?
What's our last film?
Laugh from New York. It's Saturday night. No, just kidding. It's actually Tuesday. But our last film is Swiss Army Man.
Finish this.
A great film that will help bring you down from whatever you're experiencing, but also feel uppity about life.
Okay, there it is. That's the stack, everyone. Fucking see ya. Bye.
50.
That's how we're ending it. We have to leave this part and now and cut now.